Alright, welcome back to Caves of Qud. And this is a lot sooner than anticipated doing our run for this, but, well, whatever. Let's just jump into it, I guess. So, gonna create a new character. Give me a new character again, because why not? And these are a couple other builds basically I had, ready to go, so why not? We'll go with them. We're gonna go with 16 strength here, 18 agility. We're going to go with at least 16 intelligence and 16 toughness. And let's see here. I want to get willpower up a little bit, so we'll get ourselves up to 18. And 18 for ego. Now here's the question. I'm thinking about possibly dumping down my toughness a little bit just so I can boost up my intelligence. So possibly I can maybe show off a little bit of the tinkering if I get to it. Not sure how that'll work, but if I can, I'll try. Alright, so, mutations. I actually have a bunch of mutations I want to show off for this character, so let's jump into them. The first I have is some physical mutations for heightened hearing. This basically gives me a chance to detect the presence of creatures within a radius of 5. So, basically we can hear my enemies nearby. We want heightened critness, so basically, I'm a little bit less tough, but, more quick. Very good. We're going to get ourselves photosynthetic skin, so, essentially, I get a nice bonus to, roots, trees, and vines. I press myself through absorbing sunlight. I can bask in the sunlight, basically, to, get a nice little natural healing and quickness. Yeah, essentially crew linen and stuff, because, I can do that with, photosynthetic skin. Alright, that should be it for physical mutations. Basically, this is give me a balance between a couple things here. Basically, got, brigading for, cause plants to, spawn around you. And, let's see here, where's the other one? Oh. There was actually, another, mutation on my list, and I don't really see it, so perhaps they got rid of the one I'm looking for. There's this mutation that was called Confusion, and, oh, it is in there, but apparently it's now worth free. So, I guess somewhere along the way they actually changed around the mutations a little bit, so that, Confusion is now worth a little bit more. So, basically this confuses enemies so that basically they, they get a nice, around, penalty to stuff. Maybe we'll get this. For telepathy. Let's see here. I'm not going to send Psychic with my character. Though, getting night vision might be good to see, make it a little bit easier for myself, so maybe we'll get that. So we'll get that for now. Alright, so here's my character. We're going to be picking up a gunslinger. This will give me a nice little boost to agility a little bit more, so even more, agility for my character. So, agility, pistol, weak spotter, reputation for mysterious strangers. And there's my character. A little bit low in the toughness scale, but, hopefully it'll be able to get by. Hopefully. Now, here's something about, Caves of Qud. Basically, you can start in, a bunch of, random, villages and stuff like that, besides Joppa. Joppa is basically probably the better start for, even, the experienced players, but if you want something different, you can. Basically, you can start, the Salt Marsh. Basically, you can, the Salt Marsh is basically starting in Joppa, but you're essentially starting in a random village, which, has random village, quests and stuff like that popping up. And there goes my phone, but whatever. You can also start in the random village in the Salt Dunes, which basically starts with an Issachari banner. And you basically get a nice little reputation boost to reptiles for whatever reason. Pretty good, I guess. There's one for wayfaring, so there's the desert cans basically. And there's one down here for hermits apparently, because why not? Alright, let's see here. Let's go with, you know what? Let's just show off the salt dunes, because I can show off, like, the Issachari people, I guess. So we'll do that. And do I have a name? Yes, we are the DFuxa, or DF. Dryad DF, that's what we're going to call ourselves. That's what this character is all about, by the way. It's basically like, you know, a tree woman, for the most part, I guess we'll say, or tree person. You embark for the Caves of Qud. On the 22nd of Ubud-Ut, you arrived at the village of Mish. On the horizon, Qud's jungle strangled chrome steeples and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribbon sky. Alright, so we're basically here in Mish, and right off the bat, we apparently have this guy right here. He's the mayor, so that saves us time finding this guy, apparently. So, a mass of flesh 2 stories high, the salt kraken dominates the landscape, turning the earth beneath its indomitable advance. So this guy's the mayor. He is loved by the villagers of Mish, but he's disliked by Sharuk, Amish, and apparently worms, for whatever reason. And, you know, apparently he's got wings on himself for whatever reason, so he's flying. So, Erudite Jornir, the village worm mayor, flying. Welcome to the village of Mish, traveler. Here you will find shade and victual, along with other provisions to help you better scour the rust caves for treasure. Come what may, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. So, do you have any work needs doing? Bless the marvelous idea that you are here, friend. Roaming friends came to our village the other day. While breaking bread, they spoke of a fascinating place. The, Quakish Jewel Fold. But they wouldn't reveal the location. Will you find it for us? It would be a great favor to the spiritual prospects of our village. We will pay you for your labor. We hear that it's located near some forgotten ruins. Alright, yes, I will locate the Oakish Jewel Fold for you. And basically I'll get me a recoiler and a disc. Basically you always get, like, you know, a recoiler and disc from, like, you know, the Star Mirror and the Ram Village you started in. So there's that. So yes, basically I'll note that we're like a character with, if I go to my equipment here, we got ourselves the Issachari banner on it, and basically that'll make us a little bit liked by, like, you know, the Issachari. So if I go through here and go find the Issachari tribe, they dislike me, but they won't, you know, attack me if they're docile, basically. So they're not as hostile to me, basically, these guys. So if I look up here, basically they're average, neutral, average, neutral. They don't hate me is the thing. There's a village tinker up there. Let's go talk to him. And we'll eat a salty fruit pancake, so eat the meal. Apparently I'll reflect damage back to my attacker round up. Interesting. Oh, here's the warden, by the way. So basically there's always a ram warden in all these villages, so watch yourself, friend. I'm looking for work. Talk to Chokes on Fire. Thank you, I have more to ask. So basically I want to get a water with this guy because he's a warden, so make him happier with me. So I share my warden. This makes the wardens like me a little bit more, and people in Mish like me more, but the Mechmans apparently hate me more, and the Gersh apparently hate me more, so there's that to worry about. So basically, your reputation of the Fellowship of Wardens is negative 50, and he can warn me more if I basically, like, you know, have secrets to share with him, but we don't, so won't worry about that. Let's go talk to you. He's basically the same, like, you know, as he was in Joppa, this guy, so my services are available if you have work to offer. Find Chokes on Fire, take more to ask. And we'll wait for me there. I set my quest. There is, like, you know, the old guy there. Alright, well I guess we'll talk to this guy here. Uruvushi Wur, Village Tinkerer. Need a gadget repaired or identified friend? Or, if you're a tinkerer yourself, perhaps you'd like to peruse my schematics. So basically this guy will sell you schematics. That's what this guy's all about. Looking for work, basically chokes on fire again. Let's trade. So he's got weird artifacts and some other stuff in here. There's a raider, Moon and Sun, Wisdom and Will. Chokes on fire. Yeah, I can actually talk to these guys because they're friendly to me. I don't know why it's not letting me, like, you know, select the statue, but whatever. And I guess we can't go through the fence, so we're not going to worry about it, I guess. Let's look at this. Not learning anything for the statues, apparently, so there's that. Now, I'm looking again for, like, you know, one more, like, you know, NPC basically before I head out. Essentially, there's always 3 NPCs that are, like, you know, going to be in, like, all these villages. There's the mayor, the warden, and usually there's going to be a shopkeep of, like, you know, some sort, a dromad. So, we're looking for a dromad right now. By the way, there's a dawn glider right there, apparently. Soft hissing. Yeah, find chokes on fire, it says, because, you know, it's an animal, and it says that. There's chokes on fire, by the way, so many earth yield for us this season. I'm looking for work. Wanderer, are you aware of the stone statue of Buru Fubu, the stalwart snapjaw bear baiter at the lair of Celulusiner, legendary glowfish? It is an angelic altar to us. Often we make a pilgrimage to pray at it and contemplate Buru Fubu, the stalwart snapjaw bear biter. It would honor us if you would do it yourself, would you? We will pay you for your services. So yes, basically, like, you know, go somewhere and we'll basically do that quest for him. And this looks promising. And I'm not sure if there's anything around here, so let's just look around. There's a book table here, apparently. Well, no one's around to see me do this, so let's just open this up. And it's got some stuff in it, so let's take it all. That was fun, robbing, you know, the poor. Alright, so the shopkeep must be somewhere in, like, you know, this, like, you know, installation down here. And let's explore for me a little bit, because I'm not finding where I want to go. Oh, there's the dromad right in the middle of it. So here's a dromad. Oh, there's a throne apparently. So, Minik, dromad merchant. Welcome human, what do you desire? Basically I can trade this guy if I want. He's got himself some engraved leather armor I can look at, so let's look at this maybe. Basically discover the location of something. He's apparently got a last skull cap in there, that's not bad to find. There's a small rosy tube, a platinum tube. Carbide longsword, that could be useful. But before we do anything else, let's go rob them, because that's what I do apparently. I mean, we're starting out, right? I need some, you know, some goodies basically just to get along here. And let's see here. Let's sell some stuff then. It's not really enough for me to get much of anything, I guess we'll say, but whatever. Let's get some shells, I guess. There we go. And we'll say offer that. He'll pony up 12 for us. A little bit of water won't hurt us. Alright, now, we got ourselves a little bit of a, an issue of this quest, by the way, that we basically picked up here. So, basically the quest that I basically got here was basically to go off and, go and, find a place that I don't know where exists. But whatever, let's just get to the map, I guess. So note by we're in the salt dunes here. That's basically just area over here on the west. So that's basically how the salt dunes work. There's gonna be a random village for them somewhere in the middle of the salt dunes when you start out with them. We got a couple of places basically discovered here. We got basically the salt marsh with the goldfish where we want to basically go to pray, I guess, on an altar. And there's some forgotten ruins down there that might be of interest, so maybe I'll go check them out. Basically, the location for, that other place they want me to find, it probably will take me a while to find it, so we won't worry about that one too much, but we'll go to the Salt Marsh for now. I'll note, by the way, that Red Rock and the other place are still in, the game, so, I'll actually show you something about Joppa if I can when I get to it, so, let's just see if I can survive getting out of here first. So, I'll note, by the way, that with, to start with the Issachari, you're basically out in the middle of the desert, so or the salt wastes, which means it's very likely that you're going to die because there's lots of hazardous things out here. And there's a weird artifact here apparently. Apparently I don't own this stuff, so I guess this is still the Issachari tribe stuff. And yeah, by the way, just Issachari right there. Issachari rifler. Issachari nomad stands shrouded in robes, tired and sun-bleached. A keffaya wrapped around his neck and a face protecting against the poisoning salt. So yeah, these guys are friendly to me because I got the banner on. There's a Mecca's pilgrim over here apparently. And this guy is docile, so he's neutral to me, I guess. Now it's getting dark, and that's something to worry about because there's always dangerous stuff in the salt waste, potentially. And wandering around in dark in the salt waste is never a good idea. But whatever, let's just do this, I guess. We're going to try and save time. I usually don't like to do this, but we're just going to try to run through the salt desert like this, and we did it successfully. We made it to the salt marsh. So, salt marsh is basically a salt marsh. Basically it's the regular stuff around Joppa. There might be crocs and stuff in the waters. Or other hostile things. I really should probably hurt some glow pads and stuff around, so let's just check my equipment first. So basically in my equipment here, I got myself a couple of revolvers, so basically we got ourselves a couple of pistols to shoot people with. If I want to, I could shoot some dragonflies. But yeah, I want to level up a little bit, so let's shoot some people, I guess. There we go, get some nice experience for that. I need to get myself, how much experience base to level up, I guess it was. This is where we go into our inventory, go to character. So for experience, I need to get myself 195. So basically we gotta kill a bunch of dragonfly. Well, that'll be fine. We'll kill a bunch of them, we'll get our experience up. I really should have bought shotgun, not shotgun shells, but I should have bought slugs, basically, because I'm going to be using a lot of these with this character, I think. There we go. Firing at this guy. More experience for myself. Yeah, probably reason I'm going after these dragonflies is because they give you, like, fairly decent experience to get killed, so... Oops, I need to reload. Now, I know if I ever want to, I could try and attack these glow pads, but it's very possible these guys can kill me. And I won't be able to kill them very easily, is my thing, so... But whatever, just one killed, I got myself a level for that, got some skill points and hit points. Apparently glow pads give me as much experience as the dragonflies and things, so, whatever, not really worth it to get killed. Oh yeah, by the way, I can bask in the sunlight, so increase my natural healing rate, and all sort of stuff. So you start your metabolism meal, gain the following effects for the rest of the day. So basically I got myself a nice natural healing rate, and a quickness boost for basically like basking in the sun. I could basically pick that up, so there's that. Also got burgering and sprint and other stuff I basically make use of. I entirely forget what burgering does, and unfortunately the description for it isn't really in the game yet, so that's an issue. Let's see if this does anything if I click on this guy. Alright, burgering just makes a bunch of plants. By the way, these plants are all friendly to me, even like the flicker. That's the nice thing about like being a plant person. You basically make plants friendly to you, which is very nice. I might actually have cuts of being friendly to me as well. Kill that dragonfly, because I can. Let's reload. Alright, so that's basically enough, like, screwing around with like, my character. Let's actually make our way to, like, this first quest location. Apparently it's dark again, which is not great, but oh well. Darkness is darkness. I have no idea why there's so much asphalt in the swamp here, but whatever. There is a lot of asphalt in the swamp. And glowfish over here in this time. I could probably fight the glowfish and win maybe, so let's try. And yeah, glowfish probably give like, 25 experience that are worth killing. The thing about glowfish is that they're always worth killing, because they give like, 25 experience, they're easy to kill. There we go, killed that glowfish. Killed that glowfish. Alright, so glowpad is hostile to me, by the way. So, that's something to watch out for. And I'm bleeding, because, I stopped bleeding. Awesome. Alright, let's just explore, I guess, for a little bit. Where am I right now? I'm right on top of this place where I need to be, so let's go to the lair of this guy. Alright, now note by the way that, like, if like, I'm fighting like, plants that like have like a certain like, sect, I guess we'll say, these guys will be hostile to me, so gotta fight these guys, I guess. Nice experience for killing that. Okay, you gotta rest up a little bit. And I forgot the hotkeys yet again for this game, because, you know, that's what I do all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go to my key mapping and find a weight. So, numpad 5 and decimal and a tilde. That's what I have to basically press. Right. I remember I had to switch to hotkeys for this game because, you know, I usually have my tilde key being the rest key. Well, we'll kill these guys, get some easy experience. Kind of destroy the water vine, because why not? There we go, kill the water vine again. I should note, by the way, that it's very possible that these kings can kill me. And, by the way, you can actually see, like, you know, these guys popping up because I got the hearing for them. That was a little bit close. Yeah, it's always possible to get killed in these places, you know, because that's a thing. I don't know if this is where, like, my lack of toughness is really going to kill me, possibly. Oh, I got grabbed by his... Well, there's where my lack of toughness sort of got me killed. So, there's our first death. And... we're actually replay the most recent characters. That's a little bit too quick, I think. But that's essentially, like, you know, stuff I know about, like, you know, these, like, runs. Sometimes you'll have, like, you know, really bad luck basically getting them going, because basically, like, these are, like, you know, not recommended for, like, the non-new players, because, like, you know, you're starting, like, outside of Joppa. Joppa is basically made to be, like, a lot easier to, like, start off with, so... we'll call this, DF Dryad 2. But yes, let's see if I can do this a little bit better. So, apparently next to a croc this time. The marble statue of the legendary croc. Okay. There's Stele right there, apparently. So, glistening scribe and ancient stone are reflected into the present. This object is the monument of the scene from the history of village Tagumba. The prudence of the Gersh was revealed to the people of the Tagumba through the legendary croc, apparently. There's the warden down there. There's another Stele basically telling me about stuff. The village of the Tagumba laid offerings to the feet of a legendary croc in exchange for wisdom about finding the ideal place of nomadic living. Another statue over here of a worm. The Gersh worm. So, this statue works for the stone and truly depicts the Gersh worm. The rolling, flailing husk of some sort of cub worm. Its body and mind have been twisted by dark energies of the Caves of Qud. There's a puzzling artifact of some sort. Here's the village elder, so welcome to the village of Tagumba, Wanderer. We are a clan who treasure the legendary croc and abhor blasphemy towards the Gersh. Above all else, you must drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. So, by this still blood brood, Drifter, hark. I have an errand that needs doing. Recently I traveled to Tour and lost a Gershwick raw scorpion meat. Because of its trade value, I yearn for it. Get it and I'll reward you. What do you think? Okay, so basically I have to go find him some Gershwick raw scorpion meat, apparently. There's apparently room for me to find that. Okay, good to know. I want to talk to this guy and make him happier with me. That would make me probably a lot better with, like, you know, the village I'm basically in. So Tagumba would like me a lot more. Another village should hit me though for it, so maybe I'll hold off on that for now. Another Dawn Gliders around. And there's Chokes near the sun. Chokes by the third serpent. Peace friend. Got the work he's doing. Body of a first light adventure. Mind what I say. You know, once my folk blah blah. This guy basically wants me to find a boar corpse apparently. So okay. So these guys actually give me locations, so that's good. That'll actually make it a little bit easier to do the quest for these guys, so there's that. By the way, there's always randomly during meals in these, so this one basically gives me a saves versus forced movement effects. That's good to know. There's a statue of a Gershworm. Here's the village tinkerer, so, you know, gadgets and stuff from him. This guy's the warden, apparently. The warden, Kamath Benjamin. See, he's right there. We won't trade our, you know, our war this time around, I guess. There's the merchant. And I think we're basically good for, you know, leaving this area. Basically, there's like, you know, not randomly general, like, you know, Issachari, you know, tribe village, I guess. Now, I should have two locations again to go visit, so one of them is right here, so we'll go there. And the other's apparently out over here in the salt dunes, so that'll be fun. So let's go over here first. And I got lost, so that happened. Now, luckily, it's very easy to avoid danger in the salt dunes and during the daylight, so I shouldn't have too much issue, by the way, basically, like, you know, running around here. As long as I don't run into anything hostile like these. Dawn Gliders are very hostile, so... Oh! I'm dead. So yeah, that's something to note about it. It's like Dawn Gliders out here in like the salt, you know, the salt basin and stuff. They can like instantly kill you if, like, you know, you're low level. And kill you even if they're high level too, because they're very dangerous. Well, another death. Let's try again, I guess. Replay. Why not? We'll try this one more time. DF Dryad free. We'll see if I can get this guy off the ground. So, you know, stuff here. And there. Look around for people, I guess. There's the merchant. There's the thing. You've gained the activated ability to breathe fire, apparently. So, that's cool. Got an ability from, like, you know, one of these random things. Oh, there's the mayor. Elder worm. So, work. Find drinks of serpent. Okay. There's a globe, because, you know, gotta find the globes. There's a salt kraken. So, apparently that's actually a salt kraken right there. Don't know why there's a salt kraken in the village, but okay. Randomly generated villages like to do this, by the way. You have randomly generated stuff. And... Oh! That was stupid. I walked through, like, you know, dangerous stuff. Here's the warden, by the way. So, he's basically a bat, for whatever reason. There's a marble statue of some sort. Yeah, I had to stop doing that. It really hurts, but, you know. Hostile terrain is a thing in this game. There's the tinkerer. Alright, so here's a guy I had to find. Basically, here's Tititi Mahili. If I can basically up this guy's quest, basically get myself, like, you know, the coloring disc. And Dawn Glider. Alright, basically explored everywhere. Let's just go see where I have to go. Sometimes there's only like one quest, I guess, so that happened. And we have to go all the way down over there apparently, so let's go here. Hopefully we'll run into another dying glider, because those are an issue to run into. Oh, these guys are hostile to me. What does my factions look like, I guess, this time around? I don't think these guys are supposed to be hostile to you, but I guess they could be if, like, you know... Let's let this guy get a little bit closer and we'll fire at him. Or not. If he just leaves me alone, I'll let him be alone. Alright, well, that's good to know. These guys can be hostile to me. We got some experience killing these guys, I guess. As well as their stuff. I actually want to make a camp, so let's do that. Cook! Whip a meal. There, we're no longer hungry. And cool, I regained my bearings, so we know where I am. I'll go right here. I'm going to go to this like legendary place apparently. You travel to the lair of Tugsnare Quicksalt, legendary Issachari rifler. Alright, so we got ourselves basically a ruin basically in the salt basin here. And these guys apparently are very dangerous, so that's interesting. Apparently the drill bot died. And cool, I leveled up. Alright, there we go. Get all this nice stuff. I don't know about like in a salt waste, but there's like these like rivers of salt for whatever reason. I guess they like symbolize like, you know, oceans and stuff like that like, you know, once were. Yeah, pools of salt. Kill him. I'll fire at this guy since he's coming at me. I don't know why they're dying so quickly, these guys, but okay. I'll get their stuff. Ooh, this guy had a Master of Bronze sword for me to take. I really should get into my equipment at this point, basically to equip myself, like, you know, with better stuff, so... In my left arm, or right arm, I guess, we'll put, like, you know, something. Remove that. And we'll put myself a Master, you know, longsword, I guess. Possibly. What does a sharp one do, I wonder? Alright, so basically I have something that penetrates more, or basically one that does more critical hits. I think we'll go for critical hits for now. And we're just going to look around to see what's going on. To the east there's apparently something to deal with, so... We'll go kill him. Yes, I can get killed, by the way, so... Well, I died. Basically, you see, like, you know, a lot of these quests are very difficult, because, like, they'll, like, throw you in, like, the more difficult areas. I'll note that, by the way, a basic strategy for a lot of this, like, you know, these games, basically, like, you know, these random starts, is that you're supposed to basically go to, like, other places that, like, you know, or, like, you know, near, like, the Red Rock, you know, Red Rock and, like, you know, the Rust Wells, basically level up first, because you basically have easier times over there. But whatever, you basically get the idea of, like, you know, what the Issachari star is basically sort of like. I'll do, like, another start for something else, basically, and then, like, you know, you can see, like, you know, another start, basically, that's hopefully a little bit better than this one. But But for now, that's basically it for this one. Take care.